Good morning, fellow YouTubers. It's 10 to 6, 5 to 6-ish, Sunday morning, February 25th, 2024. And I'm just off out for another adventure with Bear, the dog. I've got him in the back there, ready to go. And as you can see, it's pitch dark, so I'm just going to take a steady drive over to, I'm going to the border with Cumbria. So I'm going to the little village of GILSLAnd, and I'm going to go down behind the GILSLAND SPA HOTEL and then drop down to the River IRTHING, where it goes round the back of the grounds, where there's two bridges go across the river, and there's usually nice whitewater rapid waterfalls underneath the bridge, and then walking around the whole area is lovely, beautiful. So I'm going to park up by Mary Magdelene Church just as you go through GILSLAND, and then you can go down to the stepping stones just alongside the church. And then I'm going to park up just beside the church and then walk up the main road which leads into the GILSLAND SPA HOTEL. Then you drop down the pathways behind it. So that's going to be me plan to do this morning. So I've woke up, the car was all frozen over, so I've just had to demist the car, wipe the windows now just so I can see where I've gone. So it's pretty chilly morning. I've got an hour to kill basically before daylight starts coming in. So it'll just be a nice steady drive along the A1, past the metro centre, turn left onto the A69, and then drive right along towards Cumbria, and then take the right turn off towards a little village called Greenhead. Then you just drive through that in a minute or two, and then just continue along to GILSLAnd, and that's where I'll be going to my destination. Right, so without further ado, I'm going to get onto Prince Edward Road there and head down to the Nook shops, and then go over onto the John Reid Road. Right, so bye for now. Okay, it's 7:03 AM in the morning. I've turned off the A69 and come through the little village of Greenhead, straight through that, and then continue along the road here, going into GILSLAnd. And I've just pulled over to put that signpost on video, just to show you where I am. So I'm heading into GILSLAnd now. I'll be dropping down past a pub called the Sansom Inn and go underneath the railway bridge. Drop down to another pub on the bottom left hand corner called the Bridge Inn, then turn right, and I'm going to head towards the GILSLAND SPA HOTEL, where I go to drop down onto the River IRTHING. But before I get to the GILSLAND SPA HOTEL, I'm going to pull up on the left hand side of the access road and park outside the church called Mary Magdelene Church, and then I'm going to get the dog out and walk along the road towards the GILSLAND SPA HOTEL, then walk through the grounds and then drop down the back of it to drop down where the River IRTHING is. So I'll give the dog a bit of a walk, because obviously I've driven quite a journey along the A69 here, so I need to get him out for a way as soon as possible. Right, so without further ado, I'm going to continue along this road going into GILSLAnd, as you can see, and then past the pub called the Bridge Inn and turn right. Right, so bye for now. Right, I've arrived at Gilsland, and I've come through Gilsland, up the road, then taken a right turn towards GILSLAND SPA HOTEL, and I've parked just outside the St Mary Magdelene church. Now normally I drive up this access road and I actually go into the grounds of the hotel, which is up there. The road bends round to the right, and then there's a little tiny car park where you go up to the top right hand corner there, and I usually park in there and then just double back and drop down the pathways towards the River Irthing down below. But I've parked there now because I wanted to give the dog a walk to let him out and do his business, which he's done. And there's some sheep on the right hand side, just on the other side of the fence there, so that means I've got to keep him on his leader until we get up and round past the GILSLAND SPA HOTEL there. And then I can just let him off, and then we'll go down the embankment towards the River Irthing at the bottom and cross over the bridges. It's beautiful. But I just thought I'd start recording now because I've got a beautiful sunrise coming over the ridge there. That's the other side of the A69, where I turned off to come down into Gilsland. So like I say, I've come along the A69 from the A1, past Halt Whistle, Hexham, Corbridge, etc, etc. Then eventually I've come to the right turn where you go into the tiny little village called Greenhead. Then you sort of like do a left and a right straight away and sort of like go straight on, and then it brings you through Gilsland here. But it's cold. I'm going to have to go back to the car, set things up. I mean, I've got my time lapse going now, but the red light's not coming on the GoPro 8 for the battery, so it's either freezing cold, the battery's knackered, or I don't know. But I've set it up anyway with the DigiPower, that's charging, and I've plugged that in the side of it and set it away, so hopefully it's recording there now. Right, so I'm going to go back to the car and just lock it up, and then just walk up this road, the access road to the GILSLAND SPA HOTEL. Now if you go further up and round, it takes you towards Spade Adam, and then you don't go into Spade Adam, you turn right and then go along towards Crammerlin Waterfall. That's beautiful as well, but there's too much livestock there for to let him off. That's why I'm going behind the GILSLAND SPA HOTEL and dropping down onto the river where you're away from the road and any livestock. So I'll give the dog a walk off the leader while I run a bit, hopefully. Hey, wait son, bye. But I'm going to have to put my gloves on, like, because my hands are cold. It's quite nippy getting out the car. So yeah, I've parked there just outside St Mary Magdelene Church, and if you go around that pathway back round past the church, there's a turnstile that you go through, and then you walk across that field, drop down through a little metal turnstile, drop down again, and that takes it to the stepping stones over the River Irthing. And they're called Rose Hill Stepping Stones because the main road that goes up there from the bridge at the Samson Inn pub is called Rose Hill, so that's why they call them the Rose Hill Stepping Stones. So I'm hazarding a guess it's about 20 past 7 in the morning at the moment, and look at that beautiful sunrise coming up, it's gorgeous. Good lad, son, good boy. Good boy, son. I mean, I've been driving for over an hour and there's still frost on the bonnet. So that just shows you how cold it is. Right, so I'll make him jump back in the boot, and that'll give us me hands free to put my gloves on, because it's a right faff on get my gloves on. Good boy, son, good boy, good boy, son. Good boy, son, good boy. He's a good boy, son. Good boy. Good boy, son. Good boy. Right, I'll get my Nikon camera, put it around my neck, as usual. So I'll take photographs of the bridges on the river and the whitewater rapids, etc., etc. Right, come on, son. Up, come on. Come on, in you go. Come on. Come on, up, away. Come on, up. Good. Right, stay there. Stay there. Good boy. Stay there. Good boy, stay there. Lie down. No, stay there. Sit. Aye, sit. Stay there. Right, I'll stop recording for now until I jump in, put my gloves on, and then when I lock the car up and set away, I'm walking up the road, like I say, it bends round to the right, and just as you get to the top of the bank, there's like a little left turn and a right turn, and then takes it into the little square car park. There's enough room for about 16 cars or something. I'm normally parking there, but I'm just going to walk up there today, up this access road, and give him a bit of exercise before we go down and let him off the lead and run around along the edge of the river. So bye for now.